Some of the life's lesson I have learned in this process, studying them and also observing other women is, first is, I'll give you simple some don'ts and then I will talk about some do's. The first one is, if you want to be successful, very simple idea I will give. Look at what the masses are doing and then don't do it. If you follow the masses will take the M away and leave the rest to you. So, as simple. And that is what the masses will do. Look at what a typical Indian woman does. Look at that and don't do it. A typical Indian woman knows how to cook. So if you want to be successful, don't cook. So if you cook, these men folks will put you in the kitchen and say your sambar is good, your chicken is good and your coffee is good. And you all think that the best way to enter into the men's heart is to the stomach. Boss, today machines make much better coffee than you. Okay, these are all old age. These are all gone. Okay? So, my mother has got only one reason to select 4 daughter-in-laws. She told that they should not know how to cook. My mom did not know how to cook, so she did not want a mother-in-law, daughter-in-law problem. Then she said, okay, no cooking. But on a serious note, if you love cooking, do that. Don't cook just because the society tells you the woman means you should cook. If you love cooking, you cook. If society tells you should cook to become a better woman, hell with the society. If you want to be successful, don't follow the society's rules. This society is a bad society. It will tell you how you should dress, what you should eat, what you should not eat, where you should go, where you cannot go, all these tamashas it will do. There was a girl and the parents want that girl to get married and they put a matrimonial advertisement. The advertisement went on like this: good looking, fair, slim, educated, IT company working, homely and tamed. I don't know what is tamed. Okay? And this time the girl wants to get married and they put an advertisement and when 15 idiots want to get married to her. And this girl took her cell phone and shot herself and put a blog in her Facebook and told, I am not like what my parents have told. I have a lot of boyfriends. I love going to night show movies. I love eating ice creams. I love to cut and color my hair. 22,000 boys wanted to marry her. The real Hinduja Pillai from Bangalore, 22,000 boys wanted to marry her. The fake Hinduja Pillai, what her parents have projected, only 15 idiots were ready. Now Hinduja's problem is problem of plenty. So keep on listening to the society. One drunkard uncle will decide whom you should get married. One uneducated father will decide which class you should select, which group you should select. One 90-year-old grandmother who doesn't know how to stand, who cannot stand by herself, will decide where you should stand. What kind of tamasha is happening here? The third point I want to leave is, if you want to be successful, don't believe in God. Don't believe in Godman. Don't believe in astrologer. Don't believe in numerologist. And don't believe in this gemologist. We are all Indians. We are good people. We are God-fearing people. We are not God-loving people. Especially when we have problems a lot more, we will love God a lot more. It was one such phase in my life where I became very God-fearing, God-loving. I became a big Ayyappa devotee. I went to Sabrimala 18 years. When I had more problems, I went twice. That poor fellow Ayyappa didn't help me. So I came down and I changed. I changed to Balaji. I went up to Tirupati and I bribed that guy. That Balaji also didn't help. So I came down and I went in search of these Allahs and the Jesus and the astrologers and the numerologists and this gemologist. Already I was poor. These people made me even poor. That is when I went to Ramakrishna Math, where I saw a picture of Swami Vivekananda. Below the picture it was written, to me he is not an atheist who does not believe in God. To me he is an atheist who does not believe in himself. For the belief in God starts with the belief in self. Started believing in myself. Slowly but steadily my life started changing. Today there is a Monday God. Some gods are powerful on Thursdays. Some gods are powerful on Saturdays. Some gods are powerful in the morning. Some gods are powerful in the night. Some gods will come home, take some money and bless you and go away. There is a tamasha happening in this country in the label of God. There was one guy who was praying to God for 3 continuous years. Every day he was praying, I want to win a lottery ticket, I want to win a lottery ticket, and I want to win a lottery ticket. One day, God got very angry, it seems. He came in his dreams and told, first go buy a lottery ticket. Keep on praying and praying and praying and not doing any work. What can that poor fellow God do? Today my routine is 5 minutes, pray as though everything depends on God. Rest of the waking moment, work as though everything depends on me. I think God did not create man. Man created God. But he is a useful creation. Minus that creation, the world will not be together. Rich people beg inside the temple. Poor people beg outside the temple. Whether you are rich or poor depends from where you are begging. God is not the author of your destiny. God is the co-author of your destiny. You need to do the starting. God will work with you and complete what you have started. Last point is, if you want to be successful, women will love so far, but this one is very important. If you want to be successful, don't shop. You can shop for your need. You cannot shop for your greed. Open your cupboard. Already 10 unused dresses. Each dress is matched by a footwear. And footwear is matched by a handbag. We know the two duos who were there recently ruling this state. What happened to us? One is above and another is in Bangalore. We don't want such kind of women. They are disgrace. They want, is it greed or need? The world is too large for a single person's need. Everyone's need. It is too small for a single person's greed. The problem is greed. Are you buying something for your need or greed? I don't know what is the fascination for women about this yellow metal and this white stone. God has already created you beautiful. Only thing you don't know that. You think you will become beautiful only when you wear that yellow metal and this white stone. Only the jeweler becomes more beautiful. And you keep on doing this. And that's the problem. I have one franchisee in Karur, and this lady came when I opened my Coimbatore salon, and she said, I want to open a salon in Karur. And I went to Karur, and she already shortlisted a place. I saw the place. She invited me home. As I walked into their house, I saw one BMW and a Mercedes-Benz there. And I tried to meet her husband. I met her husband, 2 sons, daughter-in-laws. And I told myself, hey, why is this lady want to open a natural salon? Anyway, no problem. I went and met them. And I told myself, 30 lakh loss also will not affect this family. Let me open the salon. I opened the salon. 1 year later, she called me and she said, thank you. I said, for what? She said, this month I have made 50,000 rupees profit. I said, okay, ma'am, good. And she went on to say, at any given point of time, my house will have 10 lakhs in cash, jewelries and documents extra. But for every money I spend, I need to give accounts to my husband. This is my money. I can spend the way in which I want. I said, you have made my day. The best fashion statement you can make is standing on your own legs. If there is a woman in the label of wife, in the label of mother, in the label of daughter, in the label of wife, in the label of mother, in the label of sister, if she is not contributing to the financial kitty, you are grossly underutilizing a human potential. Don't blame Modi, don't blame the government, don't blame the policymakers. The charity begins at home. Each and every one of your home, it is your responsibility to make the women financially independent. If women become educated and women become financially independent, that is when a beautiful India will emerge. Thank you so much.